live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch and starting in this one, number 70.
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that, he can give a quality start, hand this off to the bullpen later on, and put his team in a position to win a game.
Here's the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And we are underway. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Next one is off the plate. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. This is Corbin Carroll. That one's in there, 0-1. And he pumps it a strike. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Next to hit, Gabriel Moreno. First offering, and it just misses. And there's the strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And on the mound today, Brandon Pfaadt.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Number 20 stands in now and watches strike 1. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. One up, one down.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Number 3 in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Here comes a pitch. And there's a ball. Now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
3-1.
The pitch. Foul ball there. And a payoff pitch. This one in the air right field. Carroll moves towards it. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. And that's a fair ball. Throws to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Way inside, gets out of the way. And the pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And there's ball 4.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star appearances, Singy, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. Oh, 0-2 now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And caught on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Number 13 digs in now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he's one of those players, if you're on the opposing team, you essentially say, don't hit it to third. Don't even try to bunt it to third because you're going to be out. He is that prolific as a third baseman.
Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. And he deals. Now a check swing grounder. To second for one. Can't hang on. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. No score here in the second. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Jose Fernandez up next. 3-0 down. And there's the strike. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Got him. And that'll do it. One left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. The wind of the pitch. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike.
Good eye right there.
2-0 to count.
The pitch. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
3-0.
Righty to the plate. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Now move to first. And he's back safely. And that's in there for strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Outside. Fastball almost got him there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Anthony Siegler in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Contreras stands at first with 1 out. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And the batter now, Andrew Monasterio. Strike 1.
0-1.
And the righty deals. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And that's the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. On to the 3rd inning. Leading off, Jose Fernandez. That one ran inside, almost got him. Fernandez goes 6 feet 3 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count even at 1. The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now the lefty. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. It bangs off the wall. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Number 15 now at the plate. First offering misses the mark. Top of the 3rd, no score. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to the left, Monasterio tosses to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A switch hitter batting right. There's a strike. Kicks and fires. And there's the strike. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And that's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And here it comes. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. That one misses. And a count 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now at Fenway. Now it's going to be Jarren Duran. The right-hander back to work. Just off the outside edge. Duran getting to start in left. 26 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0. Just missed.
3 balls, no strike.
And there's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, number 20. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. There's a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Bounce to the left side, and it stays fair. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's the center fielder, number 3. Flied out his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the catch. Both runners tagging from second and third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
And now here is Wilyer Abreu. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. That's down and in. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Next pitch inside. Ball 3. And the 3-0 finds the zone. And there's a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He reached on a walk his first time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in Boston, and now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's a little high.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
And now Geraldo Perdomo. In there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And he deals. That one ripped. Snags it for the second out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. That one off the mark, and a count 2-1. Swung on, belted. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Nolan Arenado goes deep, and they cut into the deficit. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now, number 13. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Caleb Durbin. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1. In the air, foul off first. One down. This is Anthony Siegler. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And the 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And a couple of quick outs.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
The 1-0. Upstairs. And that one fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Out to short. Perdomo tosses to first, and that is that. Red Sox go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at Fenway, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jordan Lawler. And a pitch. There's the strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Number 63 up and throwing. Moran getting cranked up as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Checks over to first, back safely. Digging in, Jose Fernandez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Kicks and deals. That's in there. That's strike 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next offering is downstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Number 15 stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Next to hit for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch, inning over. One left for the Diamondbacks, and they trail it here 2-1. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Bottom of the inning at the plate. Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swings through that one. Action in the pen down there. Jonathan Loaisiga up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Number 50 warming up as well. 0-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure. And he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Now the catcher up to hit, Connor Wong. And first offering is fouled off.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox, and that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. The 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. On the run, throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, number.
Going to the opposite field.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's too high.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Top of the 6th inning. Here's a speed threat, Corbin Carroll. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
Left-hand batter waits.
Hard, shoot.
And now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Moreno up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Moreno goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And it's 1-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
On a line, base hit.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke the line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Number 70 won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, number 63. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Moreno at first, 1 gone. Next pitch is in the dirt. Now 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. New pitcher on here, Jonathan Loaisiga. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Well, 1-run game, and now the center fielder, number 3. The pitch just missed. Loaisiga, a righty that throws with power. 28 years old, and he's a native of Nicaragua. The 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And now it's 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One, 2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch. right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
1 for 2.